in life, they zama you, yabo. So they saw good, I'm ugly, yabo, and people won't listen to me. And then they were like, Ish, let's give you something, yana, just to compliment you. So if you are alone today, I mean, I'm not alone. I mean, I'm going to date namhlanje, ne? Like, ngicela, and then ngicela nimbheke, guys, uzoyema, ngicela nimbheke. Like, this is the type of people where you say, sukuma mkankam bakbone. Like, yeah, stand up, let them see you, yabo. So I'm going to give it up to my host. Please introduce yourself, and let's get on with the program.
Thank you so much. My name is Malwande Kunene. Thank you so much for introducing me like that. So much spotlight. You guys look very beautiful, but I don't see the masks. Where are the masks? The masks, guys. We have to have them on. If you don't have the mask, then you lost your memo. Please mask, everyone. Thank you so much. If you don't have a mask, you definitely don't gonna win the best dress. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call our opening and welcoming Katla Moyo, the UJ Chairperson chapter for 2024.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, and alumni. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all into this event, namely the Gala Dinner, the 2024 Gala Dinner for Promaths. I go by the name of Katlego Victor Moyo. I'm the outgoing chairperson of Promaths 2024. Incoming first year guardian. Nothing much on my side, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for you all to come today.
Our guys, what's happening with the Holy Spirit? Or is it because it's a Friday and you guys want to say Lapo Samba Nabo? Abangani bit. Guys, okay, I also have a few ground rules for the speakers. Speakers, you see there's a tablet here, right? The tablet has a timer. When the timer hits 0, please say thank you. We love you guys so much. That's why you guys are here. But because of the rules of the university, we just have to keep everything limited so everything can go afloat. Thank you, Katlego Ujesumnyama, for opening with a beautiful prayer and welcoming. I can officially open the event. Give a round of applause. Ngitshelile ne? Yeah. Woo! Same. Okay, guys. So I am going to introduce some of the guests that we have here. Oh no, my program director will introduce the first 5. I'll introduce the last 5, and then the last 5 will be introduced by my program director. For the guests, if you're here, just raise up your hand. Hi, bye. You don't need to stand up, time sensitive, just so we see and we know who you are. Can the people outside monitoring the tickets, can you please just keep the noise level down so that we can continue with the program? Thank you very much. So I'll give it over to my MC, and then they'll introduce the first 5. I'll do the remaining 5, and then she'll do the last 5. Thank you.
Okay, we have top performing learners from 2 branches of Kutlwanong. We have Skosana from Dobsonville. We have Sake from Dobsonville. We have Shomodin, from Dobsonville. Okay, Katlehong is a bit late. We'll introduce them later.
Then I'll introduce guests. Some of the guests are in absentia, but they will still arrive. But turn their attention, especially the first one, you'll see. With the guests that we have Lesego Mo. He's still on his way, he will come. He is one of the Promaths or Kutlwanong heads. And then we have Karabo Mokwana. He would always tell us that he's the reason why we registered, and it's not a lie. Karabo Mokwana, please just raise up your hand so people can see you. In absentia, we also have Mr. Wiseman Kumalo, who's from the SGO, who is the reason why this event is also possible here. And then we have, guys, yazi we don't play it in. When we bring names, we bring people that, have hit national floors, We also gonna have Miss Mininke Tokwani, who is a former Miss SA finalist. Can you please just give us a little bit of twins? Like we beauty and brains. Can we please have Dr. Nkosenati Matushela from, yes, please raise up your hands. No, can I just say that who is not enough, guys? This person is an HOD of engineering. Woo! If you are a doctor and you're an engineer here, please tell me. If you are not, then jealous. And then the last person I'm going to introduce, and then my guest speaker will then introduce, is Ms. Mpai Libetlela, also a registered chief engineer at Eskom Distributions. Please just give us the round of applause, stand up. Guys, please don't be jealous. We have important people here. We have lights on today. You wonder why we have lights on. Such, we're important. Eskom said, you know what? Promaths has an event today. Let's give them lights. And then I'll give it to my co-host to just give you the last few names.
Oh, it continues with Pablo Litebele. Not here yet. Oh, sorry. Oh, she's here. We also have Luando Kewetu. Luando? Not here. We have Prince Nopumelelo Mahlango. Not here. Wow. Sbusiso Sibanyoni. Not here. Tabang Magolo. Tabang Magolo. Not here. Lifa Ramawela. Not here. Wow. They're not here, all of them, and their guests.
Guys, things with academias, they know they're important, so we'll wait. We'll wait. I'm just going to amend the program. Because in the program, you could see there, it said Mr. Lesikhomo was supposed to give a speech, but he's not yet here. So we will then move to one of the most important parts, which is the keynote speakers. Can I just give ground rules for the keynote speakers? The keynote speaker from UJ will be introduced by Malwande. The keynote speakers should then know from UJ that they have 10 minutes to address the people in this room. More than 10 minutes, I ask the DJ to play the music, and then Siya Chaifa. And I then ask for the guests that are here to please be very respectful of the speaker when they're here, right, guys? Now, one day we'll invite you as a speaker, so get your bag right. After getting your bag right, uzozala. Okay, we'll then introduce the first keynote speaker, and then we'll go on. Thank you, Mama.
Introducing Pai Litebe, the chief engineer, STEM advocate. Pai Litebe is a highly accomplished professional engineer with over 17 years of expertise in electrical engineering, specialized in protection for distribution networks, currently serving at Eskom as a chief engineer. South Africa's largest utility, Pai leads a strategic project that drives innovation and grid modernization. Damn. You have a whole essay explaining you, ma'am. Beyond her professional achievement, Pai is deeply passionate about education and youth development, particularly in a field of science, technology, engineering, mathematics. PAI is actively involved in initiatives like Pushani STEM Foundation, where they help high school students excel in maths and science, subjects critical to pursue future careers in engineering, science, and technology. As a registered professional engineer and a leader of engineering community, PAI contributes to shaping South Africa's engineering landscape. PAI mentors aspiring engineers, assesses qualification, and ensures the accreditation of university programs for the Engineering Council of South Africa. Her commitment to education is reflected in her work as a member of various committees with South African Institution of Electrical Engineering and the South Africa Bureau of Standards. PAI's journey in STEM from a student to a chief engineer showcase the transformative power of education and hard work. Her message to young students at Promaths Gala is one of hope, perseverance, and boundless opportunities available throughout dedication to learning and growth in STEM fields. Welcoming PAI Litebe.
I would like I said, I thank the people who invited me here. I'm really grateful. And again, I would like also to appreciate what you do. You know, mathematics is a core of everything. I mean everything. You cannot exist well without knowing mathematics. Other people complain about taxi maths, for example. We need maths in our everyday navigation. So to start my talk for today, I'll just give you I'll give you a brief story about myself as an example. I was once a young girl who didn't know nothing about engineering, who just had parents who knew that I have to be educated and to take care of myself. That's the only thing that was in my mind until after grade 12, that's when I heard about engineering. And then when I heard about engineering, I told myself I'm going to be an engineer. Just to go even back, the only thing I knew was maths. I didn't know English, I didn't know Sesotho, I didn't know nothing. Maths, I was excelling. So all the time, I'll get help, obviously tutored to end up being good, very good in maths, because we didn't have as good schools as most of people would have. So fast forward, I'm here, I'm grade 12. After grade 12, I didn't even do well. I hear that there's something called engineering, and it needs maths, and I was good in maths. I just knew then I'm going to be an engineer. Like I said, I didn't do good grade 12. I had to repeat. Did my grade 12, and then I did my diploma. After my diploma, I had that after diploma, you're still not going to be an engineer. For you to be a professional engineer, you have to do a degree. I applied for a degree. I didn't get accepted. I could only be accepted for extended program. I went for extended program, and then million years later, as you know, engineering, you take million of years. I completed my degree. And fast forward now, like you heard, I'm a chief engineer at ESCOM, and I contribute a lot in positive things there. Not only that, I'm also participating in Engineering Council of South Africa, in many things that happen there. It's just to try to cut my story very short. Why I'm talking about this? I'm talking about this because sometimes when you see people here, we see us saying, I'm an engineer, you think, yeah, she was a genius. I wasn't. I was just an ordinary girl who just wanted the best for her life. And I had a dream. When I heard about engineering, I just heard that there were few boys in it. And then I was going to be maybe one girl or two girls. And I'm like, that's it, I'm going to do it. I challenged myself. I didn't have good qualifications, good grades, but I knew I could do it. And I don't know why I knew I could do it. Because I didn't have, my mom and my dad heard from me that I want to do engineering. And they was like, engineering, okay. They also didn't know well. They were teachers. My mom is an accountant. My dad is a teacher. So that they didn't know anything. This is the core of my message is have a dream, go after it, and keep on doing what you have to do. Coming back to the topic of mathematics. Maths, you know, when I was doing first year and second year at varsity, we were doing maths, applied maths, you know, maths everywhere. I was so excited. I was happy because, like I said, I love maths and I've been doing well in maths. Complete studies, when I got to work, I was shocked. We were given some files to read. What happened to my exciting thing, maths? What's happening? It's only files, you're expecting, no, this is a project, and then you do things that are like, I didn't need a degree to come here. Why am I here? Why did I have to have a degree for something that can be done by probably someone who just has grade 12, you know? That was me then. And then later, you know, when you grow, you get experience. I still haven't done calculus. I still haven't, any maths thing that I was doing, I have never done. But guess why all of us need maths? Maths help us to think. It's got nothing to do to go and solve calculus later or fancier mathematical calculation, zero. But it's got everything to how you think. It's a core of almost every career that requires mathematics as an entrance. It's not because you're going to practice maths as you work. No. You can be few people who do that, but majority, it's about thinking. So know that when you are here and you are participating in mathematical activities, know that you are building your brain. This is how you build your brains. Those problem solving are the ones who are going to make you CEOs of companies and are going to help you solve countries' problems that are not mathematical problems. That's one thing I just wanted to also come across when talk about when it comes to maths. Another thing I would like to also talk about is with reference to active participation of women in mathematical sciences. It's a concerning thing that most women don't really go far when it comes to mathematical sciences and everything involved in STEM. And when we see so many women in this room who probably participate in this, some of us are salivating because we can't wait, because the industry is waiting for you. We need women. We need them so much in the workplace. Why do we need women? As much as we need men, we need all of them, but why we need men, we need a woman culture in the workplace. Because workplace is not balanced, it becomes very emotionally taxing for everyone. So the more we have women, and women help men to neutralize the workplace, that is very vital for even men, for everyone. So the more we are that we balance each other. We need each other. Please encourage more people to come and study and do STEM studies. So In closing, I just want to say a few things. 10 minutes was not enough. I can talk for forever. But in closing, I just want to say one thing. You don't need to be a genius to be anything you want to be. You don't have to be extremely talented to do anything you want to be. You have to have a dream, persevere, because it's not easy. It is not easy. But if you fight for yourself to survive, you will definitely do it. I am the example. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
So to the speakers that arrived, these are my ground rules. I usually say this, it was my university, it's no longer my university anymore. But the person I'm going to introduce also is more massive than me, so I should be careful what I say, because Nokendo will kill me after this. Cool. The first guest speaker for Wits, I am going to start with Mr. Lefa. Mr. Lefa is a consult process engineer and registered professional engineer with the Engineering Council of South Africa and the Chartered Engineering with the European Council of Engineering. He's not only here, he's everywhere, but it's fine. With experiment, process optimization, and leadership. He has successfully led projects at Rand Water, focusing on innovative water treatment solutions, cost optimization, and improving operational safety. Lefa is highly skilled in managing FIDIC contracts and collaborating with cross-functional teams to ensure project delivery within budget and timeliness. Now, this is the important part, education yamuntu, yabo? His educational background includes a BSc Chemical Engineering at Wits, Advanced Business Project Management at the Wits Business School, Masters in Chemical Engineering, Water Engineering at the University of the Witwatersrand, and Masters of Management in Innovation Studies. He is the founder of Pro Engineers, a growing engineering management consult firm, and Inside Mathematics, a tutoring company born from his passion for mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the first speaker of Wits, Mr. Lefa Ramaila. Please give a round of applause.
All right. Thank you very much. I think given this minimal time, I won't say much about myself, but I think the speaker did clarify. Maybe what I can say is that, yes, my name is Ramawela Lefa. They call me Master Lefanko, because as you've heard from the speaker, I'm the jack of all trades, but the master of the necessary. Yeah, so there are so many names to describe me, but so little time to go through them all. I've been at this university for years, not 4 years, for years, I'm probably, if we can check records properly, maybe I might be the student who have been registered with the university for the longest of time. Because I actually counted a couple of weeks ago and found out that ever since I started my undergrad degree in 2011, I've always been registered with the university until today, So that makes it about 14 years registered with this university. So I guess I'm married to this university. So yeah, I'll just take you through my academic. I'm really pressed for time, so I'll just be quick. My academic journey. Yeah, I started here like all of you guys as a first year, all the way from Limpopo, an area called Ulovedu. When I came here, I was just confused, I thought that chemical engineering was chemistry. So I was in love with chemistry and physics at high school. Then I was like, no, I can do chemical engineering. Then when I came here, I found a whole different beast, And I'm like, what's happening? So back then, I think my beginning started as a sad story because I remember I passed all my courses and failed this course called Fundamentals of Process Engineering. It was a first-year model under the leadership of Professor Lorenzo Ulacot. I will never forget that man, you know. And yeah, after failing that module, obviously I had to repeat and lost, not really lost, but my sponsor also had issues with the fact that I failed the course, so I'm not doing full second year. But that for me was just a stepping stone, you know, because I understood that there's no rush in Russia, there's no hurry in Harare, but there's a way, no way, you know. I knew that I have to step up and take my failures and carry on, you know. And I think that was the only course I failed at Wits University. But that failure, I think, did something to me, you know, because even after completing my undergrad, I went further to do my master's in water engineering, and I went further to do advanced business project management at Wits. I'm currently concluding my research with the business school in innovation. So I'm completing my master's of management in innovation. So if you have to take anything from me today, just know that everything is possible, you know. I came here with a bus, but I went home with a BMW. So a lot has changed, but the B remained, you know. So it is important that you don't allow your circumstance to define you or your background to define what you are or to define your future. So in a nutshell, your best chapters of your story are yet to be written. So what you need to do is to come here, focus, make sure that you know what you are here for, you know. Particularly those who are doing engineering, because the last time I checked, at least during my time, engineering was 4 years. It was a 4 years degree, but the first 6 years were difficult. You know, it could even be more than that. I don't know now, but I've been long gone, but still registered in a way. So make sure that you take yourself serious, you know. You are the only person who can let yourself down, you know. Forget other people, forget the system, but you are the one to blame, you know. So take accountability, tell yourself that you are here to conquer the edge. I mean, I've done it not once, not twice, 3 to 4 times, you know. So that thing is possible, it's doable, it's achievable. And I want to tell you that it starts with you, you know. You are sitting here with people who have done it, so that must be enough for you to know that you are here at Wits to get what you came here for, you know, which is your degree. And then in terms of my professional background, there's a lot to say. I think we can sit here the whole night, but unfortunately there's no time. But I'm registered as a professional engineer with EXA, and I'm happy to see Dr. Nkosinati from UJ. We collaborate on some of the modules that side, and I think also EXA initiatives there. So I'm registered as an engineer after graduation. After graduating, you're gonna have to serve your 3 years, and now it's mandatory that you must register with the Engineering Council of South Africa. So it is important that you familiarize yourself with that, particularly on your 4th year, so that you don't get stuck when you get to the other side. But I don't end there. I'm also registered with the European Council of Engineers as a chartered engineer, of which my EXA registration was a prerequisite. So those are the kind of professional development that you need when you get out of here, you know. According to the timer, there's a lot to say, but we can always collaborate afterward. Once again, I want to thank you for listening to me. I know my voice is not so fancy. I couldn't wear the mask because I'm already ugly. So, so yeah, on that note, I'm out. You can can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. It's Master Lefanko. Yeah. Your mother's favorite bartender, your girlfriend's favorite chef, your sister's favorite engineer. I'm out.
Yeah, you're gonna play a song. You're gonna play a song. Guys, from you saw how I changed my English when I was reading that profile, ne? My English went from Dumelang Kiwanal to hi, my name is Atlahang and I'm from the University of the Witwatersrand. You know, that's the vibes. So guys, what I gathered from the two speakers is failure is not an obstacle for you to achieve your success. That's what I'm getting today. And as they say, here at Wits, we don't play. The degree is 4 years, but trust me, the first 6 years are very difficult. The process deals here. So what we're gonna do now, ne, is that you guys are all uptight, yabo. Ingati amasuit wenu untightile, and the only suit that's supposed to tight someone here, it's me, because I gained weight, yabo. So what's gonna happen now is DJ uzo sifakela ingoma eyi-1. We're gonna stand up, let people come in, let's try step, ne? Steps, I told you the theme of today is failure is not an obstacle, but it's also love, guys. Like we come from disadvantaged backgrounds, most of us. We came with a bus, and we are not living with a BM, but a Mercedes Maybach. Yeah, should make it clear. Class is very important. DJ Nkelo, take it away, and then yes. Ngicela nishaya step bafethu how lento yashawuwa how. No, I feel like people should come in front with their partners and show us what they have. No, Karabo, come in front and show us what you have. How? No, ungabi shy. How? Sandile. Where's Younger and Sandile? How? What guys? I know my date, Pela. No, guys. No. And you're not giving me, man. And you must give. Like, I know, like, please take someone. Someone should come here in the front. How we should show the kids who go to varsity is nice. They have to work hard to come here. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna hand over to my co-host. My throat is very dry now, yabo, because I've been speaking a lot, and I like. Guys, I don't know about you, but personally, I'm not. Yazi, when Abutili first said that he's your sister's favorite engineer, I'm like, where is the date? You know, all talk, no action. Maybe, who knows? You know. So, I'm all talk. Here's my action. I'm gonna give it to her. She will just introduce the next speaker, guys. I told you. We don't play. We have beauty, we have brains, we have BMs, we have ESCOM. Kuningi nje, ne? Please listen to the introduction of the next speaker.
Introducing Minki Tokwana, a senior SP engineer, Miss South Africa semi-finalist 2024. Minki Tokwana is a former learner at Maseremula Senior Secondary School who matriculated in 2008. She furthered her studies funded by Mukhudu Tameng Bursary Fund at the University of Wits. I can't pronounce this African name. For the BSc in Chemical Engineering, graduating in 2013. She's currently enrolled with Wits for Masters in Management. After working as mining process engineer and later as a business processor engineer, she's currently a senior specialist engineer at Absa Bank. Tokwana is also Miss South Africa 2024 semi-finalist representing Limpopo province, introducing Minki Tokwana.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so honored and so excited to be speaking in front of everyone. I'm seeing future CEOs. I'm seeing future Ferrari owners. I'm so excited. Okay, my story is I come from a village called Kutupu village in Limpopo. So, yeah. I hope you're from where I come from. So, like most of us in this room, I did not even know what engineering is about. So I just heard that you're gonna earn a lot of money. That's all I wanted. So I came to Wits, and then when I came here, I came with my municipality. I was a top learner in my municipality. So they paid for my studies, but like most of us who do chemical engineering, the first year I failed process engineering as well, Hula code. Yes, but after failing and repeating, then I passed with like distinctions, and I actually had like Colgate Palmolive, there was Lonmin Platinum, there was also Cadbury, all saying, Minky, we wanna give you a bursary to continue. So I was very stressed because now I had to choose a bursary. I was like, okay, Cadbury is in Port Elizabeth. Now it's Gebet, I can't pronounce it. So the only benefit is that I'm gonna be flying for Vegweg. Then there was Lonmin. Okay, they're giving me medical aid. I don't even know, it's my first time having medical aid. I will have pocket money, it was 4,000 at the time. And they were paying for our food at the dining hall, accommodation. So what I got from that is that failure was not actually saying I failed. It was just a pause, because I even got to change from being sponsored by a municipality to a big company. And then Colgate was not giving me money for books. So I had nice life problems in the year that I was repeating, because I ended up taking Lonmin because they were paying everything, and then I will end up with 4,000 in my account, and I could now start supporting even at home. So what I'm saying today is engineering, as they said, the first 6 years is hard. I hope you don't take the first 6 years as like it's the end. It's actually something that is gonna propel you to somewhere you never even imagined. Then when I started working in mining, like what Mbai said, she was like, this job can be done by someone who, it was easy because I'm very beauty with brains. So, so I realized that actually, because I came to university to study chemical engineering, but I did not know what chemical engineering was about. It's about sizing tanks, it's about sizing pumps, it's about checking if something is gonna corrode, stainless steel, chipi. No. I wanted to do software engineering. That's why I switched to my master's in digital business, and I'm working with like developing the back end of the systems in ABSA. So what I'm saying is that even if you are finding yourself now saying, I'm not so passionate about chemical engineering, it's a lot of chemicals, I'm gonna wear boots, I wanna wear high heels and have a weave. So it's not the end. You can actually, what our engineering degrees, no matter which one you do, is that you can actually switch to do information, practice as if you did a BCom in information systems. Because what we do is we work with a lot of mechanical engineers, aeronautical, even metallurgical, and we are all in the bank. Someone will ask you, what are you doing in the bank? What we do is what WhatsApp does. Make sure that a message moves from my phone to the other person's phone. Make sure that when you are depositing money on the ATM, it goes immediately. And that does not require, it just requires a bright mind, which a bright mind is, it's not like the D operators we did and calculus, but it's actually the ability to think out of the box. So you are in the right space, you are in the right timeline if you are failing or if you are passing, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in the workplace or even with your extramural activities, whether you want to do modeling or you want to do fast racing of cars. I wish you the best. Thank you.
No, no. Beauty with brains. No. You know, chairpersons and telling me how to run my own event. I don't like. Yes, before I introduce you, there's a lot of engineers here. Ngati, our professions are not important. Shem, if you do accounting, please give me a woo! Yes, woo! That's us. Law students here, anyone? Thank you very much. Okay, Nokendo should stand up now. Com-sci students? Yes, you see, we are all over. Our teachers that are gonna make us. Teachers, you hear? You know, thing is, I hear, hey, students from Katlehong are here today, ne? And it's Dobsonville. Banam ambitions, shame. Actuary scientists, are you here? 1, 2. Yes. You see, a dream delayed is not a dream denied. Preach, yes, in a suit in Amhlanje, yabo. But guys, I think what we're getting from everyone here is, no matter where we come from, it's always the destination that's very important. Someone said to me when I lost SRC elections, they said to me, keep the end in mind. You only begin at the end. Know your destination and you'll know where you're going. Hi, I'm an all-rounder, motivational speaker, Trevor Noah, I think they should pay Lobola for me, hey? Ma'am, you're listening, Lobola for me. 10 cows, ne? Yeah. So now I'll introduce, you know, Kutlwanong people like attention, ne? Like, you are the first speaker to speak, but you come late, but it's fine. We're gonna introduce the speaker here, who I would just like to thank, because if it wasn't for people like him, this thing would not be possible. I don't have his bio, it's too long also, and I'm tired of reading English today. Yeah, bo? So he carried us from high school and he brought us here. To the guests, if you don't know what this is not something we just came up in university. This is from back in high school when they took us. Mina, I'm not smart, so I went to E. There's a class that they call E, 12E. I was there, and then I went to B after. So basically in high school, Investec started a program with Promaths, right, called Kutlwanong, Mutual Understanding, and they decided that, you know what, let's take black kids from disadvantaged backgrounds and give them a chance in maths, science. I'm not allowed to say this, but but they are now expanding. They are now not longer taking grade 8s and grade 12s, but also grade 8s, no longer taking grade 10s to 12s, but also taking grade 8s to 12s, nurturing them from the beginning to the end. And it's very important when we get here, we keep the brotherhood and sisterhood alive. Mangeti give us Dobsonville, they will shout. Mangeti give us Kwa, they will shout. Limpopo is also here. So before I introduce Abdul Sikho, can we just please give a round of applause? Your English is gone, yes. English band is gone. Can you please just give a round of applause to Promaths for actually making us who we are today? Thank you. Abdul Sikho, you're gonna have 5 minutes or 3, because right now, you see this thing needs to be very much maintained, and we are hungry, Shem. Ma, you are hungry now, ne? Yes, absolutely. but there's no food after. We're just gonna give up to Lesego just to give us tunyana. Please, guys, I'm gonna limit his time. Ne? Reason is he's a lawyer, and lawyers like to explain themselves. Bafana nama accountant, yabo. We like talking. So a round of applause for Mr. Lesego, executive from part of Promaths. Thank you. I'll give us. So.
Hala la Promaths hala. Hala la Promaths hala. Hala la Wits hala. Hala la UJ chapter hala. Thank you very much. I am convinced that I'm the most hated guest today, and I'll tell you why. Until I got here, I did not know that I'm part of the speaker, so I'm on the program. So, yeah. When they've never loved you, they'll show you bubbles. But nevertheless, we appreciate the opportunity. Mine is really an easy task. I'm just told to share a message of support on this beautiful occasion. Let me, first of all, just thank the two executive chapters, the one from UJ, the one from Wits. Indeed, this is the vision that we had in mind when we say that transitioning from the high school program, we want you to come and find a family away from home in university. These are the type of events that we encourage, but in the very same breath, let us not be triumphalists. It is unlike us at Kutlwanong. Let's celebrate today. Let's go back tomorrow. Most of you guys have exams to prepare for. I'm even told that this year we're also recognizing those that are in their final year and those that will be graduating. So, in as much as today is about having fun, let us not lose sight. That is the most important message that I bring on behalf of Promaths and Kutlwanong. Now, I'm often told that as Promaths, we are mathematics people. Sometimes we just ride the wave. Some of us are 60% in maths in grade 12, but because of association, we'll be assumed to be good in mathematics. Where we come from as Promaths, in Danzani, in Duncan Village, in Philippi, Dobsonville, in Katlehong, in Hammanskraal, we come from places where the probability of us sitting here today, occupying these spaces that we are occupying, is 0, something. So, with that said, I want to say to you guys that do not forget the privilege that you have being here. Do not get distracted. Mr. I Lost SRC says, always have the end in mind. I lost SRC and English bundles, where is he? He was on my case. Always have the end in mind. I'm not here to motivate or anything of that sort, but just to encourage you guys to have fun. And I'm also happy that this year, I don't know if the program director introduced these 3 very important guests. They said this year that they also want to invite some of our grade 12 learners, just to motivate them a bit, you know. When we say study hard, aspire to come to university, this is what happens in university. Besides a 4-year course taking 5 years or 6 years at times, but this is what you need to look forward to. I do not want to spoil this beautiful occasion. Thank you so much. And all I want to say on behalf of Kutlwanong and Promaths is, hala hala Kutlwanong, hala hala.
Sure.